Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to I and I Reasoning, Temple of Know Thyself. Today is the 13th of the 10th, 2024. Literally, we're halfway through the month. Tomorrow will be the 14th. That's it. Time is going. But anyway, we're still here. We give thanks. For another Sunday. Thanks for your listening ears. And I hope you had a prosperous and wonderful week. And everything went your way. And you're happy, joyful. You're blessed and highly favored. Thanks for your listening ears. Appreciate that very much. All right. Let's get into the show because, as you're aware, this is it, man. This is the last one for me now, isn't it? Time goes. Waits for nobody. All right. As you're aware, I've been doing a 10 weeks program. And it's come to an end. You see how time goes. That 10 weeks program has come to an end. So we're moving on to something different now. We're changing now. And that's what change is about, isn't it? So life waits for nobody. And that's why we always do the show. We come here to have a little reasoning, to encourage oneself, to motivate oneself, to uplift oneself, to go out there and use your talents to the best of your abilities. So you've seen this 10 weeks has just gone by so quickly. It's gone by quickly. So I'm just showing you. You can see I've been recording my Monday to Friday. I do my training. Every Sunday I come and do my podcast. The consistency. You know what I mean? So I'm just showing you, if you have an idea, just go after it, man. Because time is gone. Time is going. 2 more months and it's Christmas. The year is finished. And as I said, I've been doing this podcast. It's come up to 1 year now. And I'm changing and growing. So just go after your dreams that you have. Last week was my mum's birthday. So happy birthday to mum. She's 73 and young. But she says she's celebrating the whole month. So yeah, big up to mum. Yeah, she's there. She's getting by, you know what I mean? But remember, age catches up with you, innit? So that's what I say, make the most. That's why I do the show, make the most of it. As my mum says, opportunity is a man with hair, grab it while you have it. Because once it's gone, it's gone. It will never come back. The other thing is, big up to my young son, Blake. I have 3 children. I have twins. A son named Blake and a daughter named Monet. They're my twins, hence the name Salongo, for those who are not aware. Salongo is a title. My ex-partner, she's Ugandan, and in Uganda it's a privilege when you have that name, that title. So when you have twins, you get the name Salongo, and that's how the name was given to me. On my mum's side, my grandma, she had twins, and they said the 3rd generation always get twins. So I'm the 3rd generation, because on my missus side, they don't have no twins in their family. So I've managed to continue the genes somehow. I think I fire, but it's down to the woman as well. Yeah. So thanks for the blessings from my grandma. But Blake listens to my show. He likes the Motivation Wednesday. He says, Dad, he's an old soul, man. He's only 14 years old. He's just turned 14. And I was reasoning with him. He's like, I like the the music, so he listens to that. So big up to him, and big up to Monet. It amazes me that you don't know who listens to the show. You know what I mean? There are many silent listeners out there, so big up to the silent listeners, man. I appreciate, even if I get 1 or 2 listeners, I'm grateful, because as I said, it's a hobby. I do it for fun, and the whole purpose of us doing it is that's the legacy, is that I'm leaving something for my children. So by him doing that, I'm fulfilling what I want. So when I'm not here, he can listen to my voice and listen to me encouraging all my children and bigging them up and saying to them, if you have a goal or a dream or an aspiration, go after it. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing it. I've got one life. I've just turned 48 and I'm trying to enjoy it. Not try, but I'm working to enjoy it to the best of my abilities. And that's why I take on new challenges and upskill myself to do different things. So big up to Blake, man. He's the first child that made me read a book. He gave me one book. It's like a spiritual book when I was in Uganda. I don't like to read books, man. I listen more to audio. And he's like, Dad, I think this book, you'll like it. And he brought it to me. It wasn't a lot of pages. And I read it. And yeah, it was good. It was interesting. The other book I struggle with, because it's this the 6 thinking hats. So I went to visit my son. He started university. He's 18. And I was on the bus. I read half of it and I just fell asleep, man. I won't lie to you. It was a long journey. It was an experience to see my son at uni. I took loads of pictures and sent it back to his mum and friends, because I went to university and all you saw was dishes and alcohol, and the place was messy apart from his room. His friend came in because he's introducing me to all his friends and stuff. So there's 9 people in this place. Everyone has their own rooms with toilets and stuff like that. But it's one kitchen and they all share there and stuff like that. So his friend came and goes, "Rah, your room is tidy." And I was like, "Yeah, your dad is here, innit?" Anyway, so my son lived with me for 5 years. I was a single dad. So I'm glad that he's kept some of those things. At least when I'm coming around, he shows some form of respect. But they were meant to wash up the dishes and stuff. I think he said he had a hangover. So they didn't wash up. I think it was his turn to wash up. He wanted me to go and do drinking with him, but I said to him, bruv, I'm fasting. On this particular training I'm doing, no alcohol for 9 months that I'm doing. He's like, "Oh, Dad, please." I'm like, "Son, if I'd even drink for my birthday, why am I going to drink for you?" You understand? So he allowed it. So I took him shopping. He spent out my bloody money. But that's why we as parents, we want to give the best to our children in it. So my gift to him was a box of condom. His mum laughed. She said, "Yeah, I told him to do the same thing." I'm like, "Yo, you've come to uni, you know. I don't want to have no grandchildren yet. So protection, you know. Have protection." Because we were at uni, man. We know. I was uni. I know what God. That's how I met his mum, at uni, innit? So I know, man. Got the t-shirt. Been there, done it. You know what I'm saying to you. So yeah, it was fun. Took some pictures. Met all his friends. We played pool and he did shopping. Rinse out my money, but it was okay. And yeah, it was fun. It was nice to see. As I said, your child is growing up, because I've always been in his life. From birth, I was there at hospital. I've been there for all my children from birth in hospital, and just to see him becoming the person that he's becoming. And he's saying it's difficult. Your dad is hard. I said, of course, it's university. These assignments, it's not like being at college or school, you know. They say, here's the assignment, here's the deadline, we'll see you in a couple of weeks' time. So now you're responsible. So it's us as parents to put the tools in there, so when they go out into this real world, they're able to cope. So he knows how to cook, he knows how to clean, and budget, these things he has to go through. He's still waiting on his student loan. It's been delayed because it's only 3 weeks he's been there. So apart from that, it was good. Nice bonding. I'm an active father. I keep calling his phone. I think he just wants freedom. He ignores my phone call. But I say to him, like, every couple of days, we should be in contact. And I know you want your freedom, but keep the bond, isn't it? Don't just go distant, man, just because you're at uni. I'm just looking out for your welfare. Because if something happens, because we have that communication, you know what I mean? You can let me know. So big up to him. Also, I've got some people. I will be starting something next week, and there's one young lady that she's gonna jump on board with me. So big up to Sam. She's gonna be doing some training, her own training, but she's just utilizing me to kind of support her, which is cool. So she can change the way how she sees things and want to, upskill her life. So big up to Sam. Corinne, we spoke yesterday for a couple of hours. Monday's gonna be a big step for her, so we wish her the best. And I say to her, just spread your wings and do your thing, girl, man. Like, don't be afraid. Yeah. Big up to my friends like Tony, Stephen, Dunsman, Donovan. We got Clint, got Darren, Leroy. You know what I mean? Just groups of friends. I've got a men's group as well, and we sit down once every week if we can. But it's at least within a month we sit down and we talk about different issues. You know what I mean? Mental health, relationship, money. Just it's a good support team, and it's good to have that we share. And that's how I think that helped me motivate me or encourage me to do the podcast as well. So this way I share it with the people on the internet. So these are networks that is good to have a good team of network around you to support you and encourage you. So yeah, so that's what's been happening. Before I hit on the gym, I'm leaving that last. The podcast, this is my last one now, regarding it doing it every week. We're moving it to once a month, and because it's part of change, isn't it? I want to talk a little bit about change. Change is important. You're seeing the growth, the kind of man that I'm becoming, what I want to become. Change is part of letting go, moving forward and growing. You know what I'm saying? So I've got to the stage where I have to grow now, isn't it? And if you look at it from a metaphysic point of view, we're going into like the winter season now, isn't it? Summer season, you're always out, and winter season now, you take a step back. You start just working in yourself a bit more, inner self. So I'm just looking at the season now. Like, I don't need to come and report every week what's happening. So it'll be once a month, because I've achieved a lot of things that I set out to do. So let's tie that into the gym now. So the gym has been a important part of who and what I am. And why do I use the gym? Because it gives me self-esteem, self-confidence, and it teaches me self-discipline. And you're a witness to that. By me being dedicated to doing something, I'm proud of myself because I've set A to B and I've accomplished it competently. And that's why I think it's imperative to have these goals, for me anyway, but showing you and my children that you should have the ability to start something and stick with it till you finish, because you gain respect firstly from yourself. Forget about everybody else. Your self respects you. That's said to do this course for 10 weeks. I've accomplished something. However, I've been doing this particular course has come to an end because it's been 4 months. So we started in halfway through May. So May, June, July, August, September. We're in October now. So it's actually been 4 months and 2 weeks that I've been on this course, and all I've done is chopped it up in between what I want to do, bits and pieces. So I feel proud to get where I am. I've lost certain weight. I've achieved a certain goal that I wanted to. And now, as I said, it's hibernation now. And if you look at it from a metaphysic point of view, it's cold. Now I don't need to go and do these things again like that. However, I'm actually repeating the same program I'm going to be doing for till the end of February when I go away. So I've gained some experience. That's why we do these things, yeah. But this is like what the 1,000 hours. There's a theory: the 1,000 hours of doing something, you become an expert. So I'm just practicing, and I'm learning. So I've gained some knowledge now, and now I've gained that knowledge. I'm just going to repeat the same program, which is, it works out to be like 4 months and 2 weeks ago, as I said. I'm repeating it and starting from tomorrow, the 14th. Everything that I've learned, I'm doing. And I'm just going to do the podcast, as I said, once a month. Yeah, because I'm gaining some knowledge, gain some understanding, gain some wisdom. I'm saying, okay, I don't need to be like this no more. I don't need to do these things I'm doing. But it's this journey I'm showing you. So I'm on the rowing at the moment now. I'm using the rowing as a metaphor of the challenges that we go through. I go up, I go down, I have good days, bad days and stuff like that. However, it's the consistency is the key. That's what I've been for the last 4 months and 2 weeks, is the consistency. Yeah, getting up at 5 in the morning and being at the gym at 6:30. Sometimes I haven't slept properly because I've been out somewhere or I'm doing something, knackered, just traveling to see my son. You know what I mean? Like, just chaos. However, I've still stuck with it. And that gives me a form of integrity within myself. It shows me that I can take the discipline that I've gained from being committed and apply it to something else. So that can be of a relationship, business, or just self-development. And that's what I'm about. My personal goal is to mentally stimulate myself to achieve my goals. And through having the conversations, I hope I'm able to come across articulate enough so it can encourage you to do the best, because I want the best for myself, so I want the best for you. So by me doing the podcast, and if you listen to the podcast, then you're part of my team, isn't it? Because you're taking your time out to listen to my words when you could be doing something else. So that lets me know that there's something within you, that you have greatness and you're trying to bring it out. That's what I'm doing. I've got no one to help me to do it, so I have to do it myself. Hence why I've taken the journey. And it's a lonely journey, and it's cool with me. I understand it, I understand it. It's a journey of self-development. It's the hardest road to take. It's easy to be just sitting back and chilling and just watching life go by. Many people do it. The road I take is a challenging road to get up every day and do the things I'm doing and be consistent. The key is to be consistent. So with the rowing, in the previous week, last week, I came in at 2024. And this week now, I came in at 2020. So, bow to me. I was able to knock off 20 seconds. So 2020, we're at 2020. The ultimate goal is to get down to 20 minutes. You know what I'm saying to you? And as I said, there's up, down. Some days are coming at 2040. Some days are coming at 2030. It just fluctuates. However, it's the consistency. It's the consistency. That's what I'm trying to get at you. As long as you have a target and a goal, just go after it. So the experience I've gained now I'm going to repeat the same thing again and tweak my technique. Because I've got 4 months and 2 weeks of doing this thing. And hence why you're seeing the record keeps changing, because my body is saying, this guy wants to challenge me. All right, let's go. So I'm challenging myself. I'm taking myself out of that comfort zone. That's why I'm constantly trying to beat my time. And you can see it, and I record it. And that's why I have it on YouTube. So for the next 4 months and 2 weeks, which starts from tomorrow, we will see what happens. This program will finish in February, end of February. And as I said, it is teaching me to become a better man. That's what I want. Self-confidence, self-awareness, being able to articulate myself, empathize with people, have some morals about myself, some ethics about myself, stand for something, be loyal first to myself, have respect for myself, be a man of integrity, say I'm going to do something to the best of my ability, do it. If I can't, then I'll tell myself I can't do it. However, I'm willing to try. And that's why I said that you can see my progress and the self-development. It's Temple of Know Thyself. I'm working to know myself. It's the hardest journey to take, because I want to be different. I'm a nerd in my own way, but I want to be different. I have a talent. Wherever those talents are, I want to bring them out. Like in that song, it says, this little light of mine, I'm going to let it shine. Don't let Satan blow it out. You know what I'm saying to you? I'm going to let my light shine before I leave this planet. I have to. If not, it will be taken away from me. And you can have more than one talent. And that's what I said sometimes. It's about change, letting go and moving forward and being in tune with the season. That's why I said I'm in tune with the season, because I can't keep doing this podcast every week. After a while it gets boring. I'm just waffling. You know what I'm saying? I'm waffling. But it means it's done its time. It's done its time. So now we will move to once a month, and it just means I do 12 shows a year, because I've outgrown that. I've shown myself, and I'm showing the audience that I was able to commit to something. There's 52 weeks in a year. I've done like 40 something podcasts. The reason why I haven't been able to do 52, because I've been on holiday, but I've done more than 90% of that commitment. That shows the commitment that it's good to have someone like me on your team. If I say I'm going to do A, I'm going to do A. So the young lady, I said, right, Russ, I want you to help me. So every Sunday, an opportunity has come that every Sunday I will be training her. So I've come up the podcast, and every Sunday I'll be helping her out. So something good has come out of it. That's what I'm trying to say to you. From me doing this, someone has acknowledged my gifts and talent and said, you know what, I like you. I want you to help me. And I'm like, cool, I'll come help you. So I'm going to bring the best out of you, as the saying goes. I know something about you that you don't know about yourself. You have greatness within you. And in African proverbs, I am because we are, and because we are, therefore I am. Yes? So that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. I'm finding my tribes of people that I can work with, and we just link up and do things together. You get what I'm saying to you? That's how we grow. So the gym has been excellent. That's why I started with the gym, because it's Temple of Know Thyself. First, know yourself. Work on yourself. That's what I'm doing. I will, let me rephrase that. I will be confidence assertive. First within myself. And that's why I said, let me start doing things. I went to a comedy show previously. I went to visit my son. Yeah. Just jumped on the bus by myself. I meant to go with someone, but the person let me down. I'm like, cool, I'm going. Traveling, meeting new people, being adventurous, just trying new things. Yeah. That's what I've put into the universe. That's what I'm going to do. Meet new people. Talk to new people. Learn new things. You know what I'm saying? The man that knows everything's knows nothing. That's an African proverb. You know what I mean? So I'm a student on this journey, what you call life. So that's the journey I've decided to take. And it's about knowing thyself. I want to know the things about myself, what I like, what I don't like. You don't have to like me. I don't have to like you. It's all respect is due. You know what I'm saying to you? Just respect me for the things I do, because you can see me. As I said, I still do my training, but you can see that this guy, I might not like what he's saying, but he's consistent in what he's doing. And I fast. I broke my fast today at 2 o'clock. All from doing this podcast, I changed and being with my mom and looking at her illness, and I'm like, I've decided to make a change for myself. That's what I'm talking about. Temple of Know Thyself. I'm just reasoning with yourself, higher consciousness. So when my children listen to this, they're like, right, if he can do it, and he's my dad, I'm the first teacher to you. Yeah. If he can do it, of course I can do it, in other words. Same like anyone that listens to this. If I can do it, you can do it. It takes time. It takes practice. Like me learning new words. Introspection, and the new word, the other word is eclectic. Remember, I set the challenge to myself, eclectic and introspection. If you've ever listened to the show from the beginning, I've learned 2 words. Eclectic, I have to keep pronouncing it because it's just on the tongue. And introspection. I said something, and that's the beauty when you keep raising the bar. Because there's a book called The Compound Effect that you've done. When you do something positive, there's like a ripple effect. Now you upscale, you do to something else. So this allows me now to take the practice of speaking here and go into the real world, which I do. I talk to people anyway, but now I become more confident. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm taking the theory of just being in a room on a laptop, practicing, and then when I go outside, I'm more confident. Not that I'm not confident, I'm more confident and comfortable in expressing myself. That's what I'm doing. Taking the theory and say, same like looking after my body. I have these ideas, how I'm going to be healthy, how I eat. I do my research, and it becomes a lifestyle. That's what I'm creating, a lifestyle. So fasting now has become my lifestyle. Even my treats on a Saturday and Sunday. When I tell people it's just a pack of peanuts, I'm like, it's a habit, like how you brush your teeth. I can't really go and just eat chocolate and anything. No. I'm 4 months and 2 weeks in. My body has physically changed. My eating habits changed. My thinking is changing. So those are the takeaway message I want you to take away from me. You will change if you keep doing something positive. It's just the law of the universe. That's why I said it's Temple of Know Thyself. We come here, we have a reasoning. It's just reason, like you going to church. I'm just reasoning with you. I'm saying to you, know yourself first. Once you know yourself, you have integrity and confidence about yourself. Marcus Garvey tells us, with confidence, you've already won in the race of life. Without confidence, you're defeated. That's what I'm working on, confidence, because no one's teaching it to me. So I have to go from day one to learn to take on words physically, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, financially. I have to learn for myself. I do everything. I do partner. That's how I make my little income. I do create businesses. That's how I make my income. I work as well. I make investments. I put in high interest account, ISAs, wherever you are living around the world. I just find ways to invest in things for my retirement. No one's teaching me. I'm learning through mistakes. Invest in a property abroad. Invest in land. I'm only 48, man. I want to retire nice and be okay and comfortable. And my two mottos is I don't chase women or money. Those are my two mottos. I'm willing to work. I'm willing to work for it. That's my mottos. And that's why I train like this. Because someone will like me for who I am and say, you know what? That's how I got my first house, if I tell you. My first property. Yeah? People will respect you for who you are. When I was first looking for my house, I said, something came to me. I was like, let me walk around. And I remember I went walking and something said to go into the shop. I went into the shop, and that's also, it's about being in tune and listening to yourself. It's very important to listen to yourself. This is why we say Temple of Know Thyself. Be in tune with yourself. I'm just here to spark. I'm just sparking something in you. Yeah? So I went into the shop and I told the guy I'm looking for a property to buy. I didn't even have the money. And then I left, and then he came out, an Asian guy, Bengali in fact. He came out and he said, listen, I can't really say nothing because my boss is here. Gave me his number. He said to me, give him a call. I can help you out. At that particular time, I ran a business. I did a mentoring business. I worked with ex-offenders, young people. I do mentoring and stuff like that. And then I got a contract in a school, and I got a blank check. I said that it's about your mentality and how the universe works. It's just a crazy way. Just start the journey. That's what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm telling you. I'm a storyteller. I'm telling a story. I got a blank check, meaning that somebody employed me for a project to run in the school in the summer holidays, the school holidays. And they didn't ask me the price, what I charged. So when the project finished, I called my missus. I'm like, what should I charge them? And she just says, what do you want to charge them? I said, okay, £25 an hour. This is back in the days, over 18 years ago. I said, £25 an hour? I said, okay. So I re-upped the invoice. So we had DJ workshop, we did mentoring, we did hair and beauty, because I used to employ people to work for me. And I remember when I put the invoice in, because I called my missus, the secretary was there. She goes, you can't do that. They're not going to pay that. I think the bill came up. Even me to this day, I can't believe that happened. The bill came up to about just under 7,000. I've got the recording. I wish I could find it. I don't know where it is. Just to prove that you can manifest things. I literally wrote down, it's just under, it was 6,000, just under 7,000 pounds. Can you believe that? For just like 2 weeks project I did. And I remember the head teacher came and he goes, did you not ask him the price? And the lady's like, no, I think she forgot. And this is where I talk about opportunity is a man would hear. When you have the opportunity, grab it. Like, do something you have. So the man said, okay, yeah, we have to pay him. When I got that check, I walked out the school. I swear to God, I cried out to God and said, thank you, God, thank you, universe. So I got the check. And then I called the Asian guy. His name was Ali. His name was Ali. And he said, yeah, I can hook you up, man. Well, it's too late. I can speak now on the phone. I can speak now is, you know what I mean? It's 18 years ago, really. But he said to me, listen, man, I can hook you up. Pay me $750 and I can do all your paperwork for you, innit? Those back in the days, you can get 100% mortgage. So I paid him the money, and there was a house around the corner from where my mum lived, and got the property just like that. Weirdest experience. I just went on a journey, just searching. He just said to me, bam, there's a property around the corner. The guy's willing to sell, another Asian guy. He sold it to me at a discount price. The guy did my paperwork to say that I was earning this much from the business, and that was it. That was it. So I'm saying to you, start the journey, and miracles will happen. As I said, I've been here for a year. Bloody hell, I'm still going strong. You know what I'm saying to you? I'm learning, I'm developing. So I've always been like that. I've never chased money. To this day, I can't believe I got that check. I've never chased money, and I never chase women. I chase women and get myself in problems. So I don't chase. If people know me, I don't chase women. No, I just let it happen natural. You know, they say, just be yourself. In other words, I'm a bit nerdy, you know. So just be myself. I like my own space. I'm cool like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I say. Know yourself. Be proud of who you are. Stand in yourself, and that's what I'm working on: self-development, self-awareness, self-encouragement. That's what I like doing. So I've always been into business. Opportunity comes to me because I have integrity about myself, and people like me. I'm a people's person. That's why I can talk. And then I went to university because I saw my missus. That's why I learned about chasing women. I chase women. That's my woman I've been with. We separate, but we've been together like 21 years. Been for a long time. From she was 18. You get what I'm saying? But I chased her, and when I chased her, I went to university because she was going to university. But I realized that life's a balance, in it. That's what I'm saying to you. Like, I chased her, went to university, and the rest is history. So there's good and bad. We call it balance. The yin and yang. So yeah, that's my story. You know what I'm saying? And all I'm just saying is just love yourself and know thyself. So I just wanted to quickly just recap because it's finished. I'm finished what I'm saying. Just to add on one thing, before I met my partner, this is what I say about chasing, just a little caveat on top of that. Before I met my partner, I was very disciplined into the gym, and it opened up many doors for me. And yes, my partner helped me level up. But one of the things I've done was I stopped loving myself. I call the gym my wife. And that's where things started changing for me. So what I'm saying is that even if you get into a relationship, that's why I say don't chase women, because I chased my partner. Even though we were successful, and I can take away a lot that I learned from it, she helped me grow to become a better person. We created 3 children. We traveled. You know what I'm saying to you? But at the same time, I lost a little bit about myself. And I stopped loving myself. That's why I said the gym was very important to me. Because I think in relationship, you get a bit lazy in it. You get a bit comfortable. You forget who you are. And that's what I did. I forgot a little bit who I am. That's why I say you shouldn't chase people sometimes, because when the chase is over, if you ain't got nothing about yourself, you've kind of like, that's the way I look at it. So when in relationship, just remember the things about yourself. Appreciate the relationship, but that individual has their things about themselves. You know what I'm saying? So keep working on yourself, even though you are in a relationship. Don't forget who you are and what you're about. And that adds me on to I've got the book. By the way, my book is finished. You know, this is the last page that I have in this book. It's here. It said, "Let your food be thy medicine, and medicine be thy food." I think it's important, those things as well, because I've changed my eating habits a lot, and that has helped me so much. It has given me some form of clarity. I'm a pescatarian anyway, so I just eat fish, but I've got some structure. I eat the same food over. I'm okay with it, man. I eat the same food over and over again, but I realize food, it can have an effect on you. And sometimes, even now, because I'm fasting as well, my mom's like, yeah, eat some more. I'm like, I realize sometimes we do overeat a lot, And it's become a habit. Again, I said we pick up other people's habits. So that's what it says, temple of know thyself. Know your habits and work out the habits for you that works for you, because we're all individual. Yeah. I just wanted to finish off on some of these things. Like when I started this this project, this 8-week project, we were talking about communication skills and self-esteem. Yeah, that's what it was based on. And I wrote in the beginning, I'm on a journey of seeking communication skills, self-esteem, talking about my life and the mentors. Yeah, I will be talking about who I am and how to improve myself and focus on what really matters in my life. Now, the reason I write these things down, because it's a recap. I'm doing a recap. Words are powerful, and it shows you the person I want to become. And by words are spells in it when we speak. I'm saying to the universe, and I'm saying to the audience, this is who and what I am, with no apology. I'm a bit nerdy. I love to study. I'm a student. I want to better myself. I want to be loved. I want to give love. I want to have respect for myself. I want someone to respect me. So that's why I wrote these things down. I'm on a journey of seeking communication skills, because communication is very important. It allows me to articulate myself to the other person so we can have a dialogue. We're able to solve certain issues or problems that come up by just sitting down and understanding. Self-esteem. Self-esteem is such important. Self-esteem gives me confidence and awareness of who and what I am. It is a form of confidence. So I'm able to have the confidence with the self-esteem to articulate myself through having this conversation with the audience, my partner or my children or my mum. You understand? These skills are going to help me navigate through what we call life and the challenges that come, because we will have challenges. So I'm saying, for me as an individual, as Russell Salongo, or whatever name you want to call me, I want to acquire these skills to make me a better person on this journey, what we call life. So I'm talking about, that's what we're talking about my life and the mentors. I meet many mentors. My mentors are my son, my ex-partner, my mum, the audience, everybody around me, the creator, even my inner self, because you learn from your mistake. These are all mentors, people on the books, on the internet that write books. I see them as mentors because I can listen and absorb their skills and wisdom. Remember, wisdom is not just for an older person. Wisdom comes in all different ages and colors. I learn from everybody. That's what makes me a great student. I am because we are. And because we are, therefore I am. The man that knows everything knows nothing. Each one teach one. You understand? So I will be talking about who I am and how to improve myself and focus on what really matters in my life. That's what the show is about. I get my 15 minutes of fame, you might say. I am that light. I'm putting these thoughts into the universe through creating a podcast so my grandchildren can hear me and my children can hear me on what the temple of know thyself is and what is the foundation of what it is. What is my legacy? What is my purpose am I putting forward? I will be talking about who I am. Listen to how I meet people, how I get land and investment, and how people like me, because I'm figuring out who I am to the best of my ability on this journey, what we call life. Because I don't know how long I have. And it's not money. It's not money or women. That's what I'm saying to you. That's not what it's about. It's about who am I? Because in the Bible it says, I am God. It begins with I am the beginning. So that's why I say I will be talking about who I am and how to improve myself and focus on what really matters in my life. That's what it's about. It's about elevating myself. When you want something in life, all of the universe conspires in helping me to achieve it. That's what it's about. So I was looking for a property. Bam, I got this blank check. The alignments was there and it came through. I took a 2-bedroom property that I bought in London and turned it into a 4-bedroom property abroad. You get me? Tax free. Not tax free, I mean mortgage free now. I have no mortgage there. And it's a capital. I have decided to my children, like, whether keep it or we cash it in. But me, I get 60%. I've told them because I've invested. It's my investment. But you can have my leftovers. But if we keep it, well, we keep it. It's a legacy. So the universe, when you want something in life, all of the universe conspire in helping me to achieve it. Again, let's go back to this. I will be talking about who I am and how to improve myself and focus on what really matters, not money. I'm focusing on self-development, self-awareness, self-esteem, self-confidence. Who am I? What am I about? Am I about these things? Do I have these things in me? What talents do I have in me? What treasures do I have in me? What diamonds do I have in me? Let me bring it out. Let me take the time out of temple of know thyself. Know who and what I am. What do I stand for? This 4 weeks I've done. What have I become? What is the man I will become? Because I've planted the seed. Now I'm going to do it for another 4 more months. But down the road, the person you're listening now, will he be wiser and smarter in the next 4 or 5 months or the next 5 years? Because when I speak, I say to myself, I'm thanking the 48-year-old now for the 58-year-old. I'm thinking 10 years ahead, as long as I have that ability to live that long. I'm thanking the young man for the investments and the things he does now. He first talks about dealing with self first, and the rest will follow. Hence why I say I don't chase women or money no more. Don't do those things. I chase working on myself. Because when I go, it's just me. I can leave a property for my children and tomorrow they go and sell it like, we don't want this. Yeah, I've worked hard. And listen, I tried to leave this for you. Like, Dad, we just like you for you being you. We like you for being the father that goes and see me when I'm starting university, or taking me to my plays and checking up on me and just being there as a father. I will remember those things more. You speaking to me on your podcast, bigging me up on the podcast, showing me love and encouraging me, that has more value and integrity to me than you leaving me something that it's a car, it's a house. I don't want that. I want you to teach me some values. I want you to give me something that makes me feel proud that I'm around you, or you even stimulate me to become the man that or woman that I am. Remember, the answers are within me. You only have to become quiet enough to hear them. And that's what I want to instill in my children. Yeah? Seek first the kingdom and God is within me. Remember, the answers are within me. You only have to become quiet enough to hear them. All right? What is the purpose of your gifts and talent? Because this is the last show. The next time you hear me is in November. I don't know when. So I'm going out like this. Yeah? These are my last words to finish these shows. What is the purpose of your gifts and talent? It makes us feel fulfilled using our talents and gifts. Gives us a sense of purpose and fulfillment. Yeah? What is the purpose of your talents or your gifts and talent? It makes us feel fulfilled using our talents and gift. Gives us a sense of purpose and fulfillment. That's why I do it. That's why I do it. I feel that. Whether 1 or 2 people listen to me, it doesn't bother me. I'm fulfilling my purpose, my talents. That's it. I came here by myself, and guess what? I'm going to go by myself. That's why I don't chase nothing else. Because people pick up my energy when I go somewhere. They're like, yo, I like him for who he is. All my friends, them, I wear slippers. We call them sabatus. When I go out, I'm just myself. They're like, that's what people, I love that about me. I'm just myself, man. That's my talent. I'm just me. And that's what I want to embrace. So we talk about the fear is powerful enough to keep us from achieving our goals and living our best life. Many people are living in the self-made prison of their own fear. Let me repeat that again. Fear is powerful enough to keep us from achieving our goals and living our best life. Many people are living in the self-made prison of their own fear. I know, and that's the shell I'm breaking out. Because we look at other people like, he's got that, she's got that. I want to, nah, man, and that's not me. I'm going on a straight path. Like me and take me as I am. That's the man I want to become. That's what I put forward to the universe. So this is what my purpose is. It's about giving life to the person I want to become, providing direction, motivation, meaning, guidance, and achievement towards achieving my goals. This gives me a sense of purpose to live longer and healthy. Amen. That's it. That's what I'm summarizing this last show in. Why? My purpose, Russell's purpose. I don't know about your purpose. I can tell you my purpose before this show finish. Listen carefully to my words, because this is the last show for this month. It's about giving life to the person I want to become, not you. I want to become. Providing direction. Listen to my words. Providing direction, motivation, and meaning, guiding, and actions towards achieving my goals. Not your goals, my goals. This gives me a sense of purpose to live longer and healthy. That's what I'm doing. That's what I put into the universe. That is summarizing of who and what I'm about. I want to be healthy, and I have to get off my ass and go and train. I have to eat healthy. I have to study. I have to speak. I used to use communication. I have to be confident. I have to have self-esteem. I have to have direction. You cannot go somewhere without direction. I have to provide myself direction. I have to motivate myself. I have to have meaning and guidance and some form of action towards the things that I want in life. I have to have self-purpose to live longer. I have to want to do it. And that's what I'm doing. This is Temple of Know Thyself. This is my last show. And I hope it has encouraged you and stimulated you for you to go about and do the things that you do. Because if I leave tomorrow, I'm proud of who and what I have done as an individual. Do I have challenges? Oh yes. Am I working to overcome them? Oh yes. But as Frank Sinatra said, he did his way. He did it his way. I'm doing it my way. You figure out what way works for you. And may your head be anointed on this journey called life. And thank you for listening to Words of Salongo, I Temple. It's all about encouraging, empowering you to make informed choices about what you want in life and the person that you want to become. As I say, I will build up my children because I love them. I'm here to stimulate them, to encourage them to become better human beings, you know what I mean? Because we are all vessels, we can learn from each other. And to the audience, you have something within you, I know. You have greatness within you. You just have to take it out. Take that first jump. Try something you want to do, because the year is coming to an end. And I'll see you in November. We'll reason again. Hopefully I'll be breaking these records. Not hopefully, I want to break the records. That's the goal. My people, I love you. God bless. I look forward to seeing you next month. May your head be anointed. You have a blessed and wonderful Sunday. I love you. Peace. We're out of here. Take care. God bless.